She is one of the most celebrated sports icons in the country. She has won the hearts of many with her skill. And when the Chief Minister announced her name to be the brand ambassador, it has certainly not gone down too well with some. Here's the report.
KCR appoints Sania as Telangana ambassador. But BJP MLA terms it unfair. It's an issue that has stirred the hornet's nest. Did K. Chandrasekhar Rao commit a blunder by appointing tennis sensation Sania Mirza as the state ambassador? Well, seems so, at least in the words of BJP MLA K. Lakshman. She can't become the brand ambassador of Telangana as she now lives in Pakistan. The Chief Minister should explain why he has chosen Sania Mirza as brand ambassador. This is double standards. The government is not following its own rule of pre-1956. Why wasn't VVS Lakshman consulted? While the BJP MLA further alleged that KCR was stooping low and resorting to vote bank politics, he also went on to state that she is the daughter-in-law of Pakistan. Reacting strongly to this jibe, Sania Mirza said,
I am an Indian who will remain an Indian until the end of my life. My family belongs to Hyderabad for more than a century, and I strongly condemn any attempts by any person whosoever to brand me as an outsider. I hope this clears all doubts and issues.
Sania also got massive support from across the spectrum.
Well, it's extremely unfortunate and bizarre that such illogical arguments are being trotted around. Not only is the person in question a very acclaimed player, but as an individual, you have the right to possibly marry somebody of your choice, and that in no manner either detracts from your achievements or from your nationality.
But what came as a pleasant surprise was the reaction of senior BJP leader Murli Manohar Joshi, who certainly was not on the same path as his friend was.
If this such thing somebody says, I think it's only it reflects his culture.
KCR's daughter Kavita also voiced his support for Sania Mirza.
Sania Mirza controversy, I would only say that it is just a bitterness among the sportsmen that is provoking them to make such statements. And Sania Mirza, as far as I understand, plays for India, and Indian government also had given her many accolades and awards. So I don't think she is not an Indian. But then Telangana government had made a conscious decision, and we have made her a brand ambassador.
It must further be added that the BJP MLA also questioned Sania's credential to be given such an honor. Well, with such frayed tempers, the issue will not die down any soon. A News9 report.
Well, while the BJP played tennis with the nationality of Sania Mirza, the political class took to the social media and slammed it in straight sets. Take a look.
The controversial comment by BJP leader K. Lakshman on tennis ace Sania Mirza being an outsider has led to an uproar on Twitter. It hurts me that so much precious time of prominent politicians and the media is being wasted on a petty issue of my being appointed the brand ambassador of my state of Telangana. I am married to Mr. Shoaib Malik, who is from Pakistan. I am an Indian who will remain an Indian until the end of my life. Many showed their support to the tennis player by tweeting their resentment over the BJP leader's remark. K. Lakshmanji, a train hit school bus in Telangana and 25 students died. Leave Sania Mirza's topic and do something for the accident. Thanks. Calling Sania Mirza daughter-in-law of Pakistan is a reflection of sick mind. She is the daughter of India, proud of her achievements. BJP should apologize for the statement on Sania Mirza. BJP fellows should know that Sania Mirza's grandfather was an MLA of Andhra Pradesh Assembly, poet and Wali Allah Mirza Shukur Beg Sahib. What if Sania Mirza was an Indian Hindu girl and married to a Pakistani Hindu man? Then okay, is it more of an India-Pak issue or Hindu-Muslim issue? While the BJP leader's comment has attracted severe flack, the party remains firm on its stand over the issue, as senior leader Subramaniam Swamy tweeted. We made such a fuss when TDK did take Indian citizenship till 1983. How can we have a different standard for Sania, who had an arranged shadi? And why her family insisted on this arranged marriage? They must reveal. It looks like the BJP is in trouble for being involved in such controversies within just 2 months of coming to power. A News9 report.
Well, what does Bengaluru think about Sania Mirza's nationality? Hear it out from Nama Bengalurians themselves.
The controversial remark of the BJP leader on Sania Mirza's nationality has not gone down well with Bengalurians.
I think it's being very intolerant of somebody who wants to get married and live and settle wherever they want. And as for someone who's being ambassador of a state, I think she's someone with a global appeal. Why not see that? Because it's a new state and probably they're going to start from scratch, right? Everything. So I think it's a little intolerant of him to say that, especially when it's a human right, or maybe Indian constitution gives us the right to stay wherever we want, do whatever we
She was
want.
not actually an outsider. She was born and brought up here, and she was, I think, from Andhra Pradesh. So that's okay. Just because she married an outsider, or probably they call a Pakistani, doesn't actually make her an outsider. So that is not right commenting that she is an outsider.
See, first of all, she was born and brought up here, so you should respect that. If you don't respect your own, the own country's women, then I don't think so. You're supposed to be in that leader position.
No, she's born in India, so she is basically an Indian. The politicians shouldn't comment about all this stuff. They have to, there are so many stuff which they have to bother on.
You just can't tell that just because she's married to a Pakistani, but yeah, whatever he told was wrong. She's still an Indian, even though she just married to a Pakistani. She just can't be just outsider.
She's not. I mean, just because she got married to a Pakistani doesn't mean she can't be a part of India. And I think she deserves to be a part of India because she's played for us so much and won so many things for us. And
I mean, they should probably think more positively because she's played for our country and she's supposed to be treated nice for that. I mean, she's got so much for our country, and that doesn't mean just because she married a Pakistani, she's a Pakistani. She's been an Indian forever, and I will be an Indian forever.
Unlike BJP leaders, Bengalurians have made it clear that Sania Mirza is an Indian and will remain one. A News9 report.
It was a usual day at Medak in Telangana. Children of a private school were on their way to their school this morning, but little did they know that something unfortunate was awaiting them. Take a look as to what happened. Look at the crowds here. While some are seen panicking and shouting, many others are seen crying in pain. School bus collides with passenger train. A bus carrying over 40 students of a private school, Kakatiya Techno School, was crossing an unmanned railway track when the horrific incident took place. The school bus was traveling from Islampur to Tupran and had to cross the unmanned railway track before reaching its destination. The passenger train was approaching at great speed when it collided with the school bus. The train dragged the school bus for several hundred meters over the track. Over 20 children and the bus driver are feared dead in the accident, but none of the passengers on board the train died. Rescue operations are underway at the accident site. The bodies of 18 children have been recovered so far, and more bodies are expected to be found. The bodies of 13 children have been sent for post-mortem. Around 21 children were severely injured and were immediately admitted to the Yoshada hospital in Secunderabad. Out of the 21 injured, 15 children are in a critical condition. More than 120 doctors have been deployed for treating the injured children. As the rescuers were seen pulling out bodies of the children, the horrified parents watched in pain. While some have already lost their children, a few others hope that their wards would be alive. One of the parents at the accident site fainted upon seeing her child's body being carried out from under the debris. 3 families were shattered on knowing that all 6 children from their homes had been killed in the incident.
ఇక్కడ క్యాన్సర్ అని అన్నారు. దాని గురించి పోతాను తారక రామ్ హాస్పిటల్కి వెళ్తాను వెళ్తున్నా.
పొద్దున ధనుష్ మామూలుగానే స్కూల్కి వెళ్ళాడా? పొద్దున ఎలాంటి పరిస్థితి?
చాలా హుషారు ఉంటాడు, చాలా హుషారు. వాన్ చూసుకొని నాకు ఇక్కడ అది నేను హాస్పిటల్ పోదామని వెళ్ళమని స్కూల్ పంపించి పోతున్నా. నాకు హాస్పిటల్ పోలేం పోలే. నాకు మొత్తం నేను వాన్ చూసాను. నాకు అంత అది లేకపోతే నాకు ఇదన్నీ కూడా నాకు అది బతకాలనుకోలేదు. ఇప్పటికి కూడా నేను ఏదైనా విషయం చచ్చిపోతాను. నాకు నా కొడుకు
కొడుకు పేరు మనీష్ యాదవ్. మనీష్ నాయయ్యో నాయయ్య 7th క్లాస్ చదువుతుండే. కాకతీయ స్కూలే నాయయ్య ఏమని చెప్పుకోవాలి? ఇంకా నా కొడుకు వస్తాడా? నాయయ్య ఏమని చెప్పాలి? నాయయ్య ఇంకా పోయినాడు వస్తాడా? నాయయ్యో నాయయ్యో.